Let's take another look at our very first experiment with combining substances. The one where my instant coffee seemed to just disappear into the hot water. The ingredients in a chemical combination like this have special names. Let's go through our experiment one more time. We had our liquid substance, water, and our solid substance, sodium chloride, also known as table salt. We took a small amount on a clean spoon and dropped it in. At first, it just sinks to the bottom, but when we mix it up, it starts to blend with the liquid. And after a few minutes, the liquid goes clear again, and the salt is nowhere to be seen. It was dissolved in the water. The two substances are acting as one. We call the water, or whatever liquid is doing the dissolving, a solvent. The solids that were dissolved are called solutes. This one is brown sugar, which is mostly sucrose. When our solid solute enters our liquid solvent, it might dissolve on its own, or we might need to stir it. Look, our sugar solute seems to have dissolved faster than our salt solute. It's already blended with the clear liquid. When the solute is dissolved in the solvent, we call it a solution. You can tell that this combination is a solution because we can't see the separate substances anymore. They liked each other so much that they are acting as one. So, our two solutes were brown sugar, mostly sucrose, whose chemical formula is on the bag, and salt, or sodium chloride, NaCl. When they each dissolved into water, our solvent, we created two different solutions. Your turn! I made labels for each important part in our dissolving experiment. Our solvent, our solutions, and our solutes. Now I'll mix them up and you can sort them out again. Okay, which one was our solution? Well, in math, you only get the solution after you've solved the problem. Our solution is what we made. The two substances working together as one. Now, which one was our solvent? To solve our problem of getting two substances to work together as one, we need a liquid that will dissolve something. Water turns out to be one of the best solvents. Lots of substances like it enough to join up. Now, those things that join up? Solutes? Where was that? There it is. Sugar and salt each got dissolved. They were our solutes. Do you remember what we called the liquid that did the dissolving? That was our solvent. And the substance that was dissolved, in this case, two different granular solids, those were our solutes. And finally, the final combination we ended up with when the solutes were dissolved in the solvent was our solution. We have a lot more lessons at Guidepost with activities that you can do at home or school. You can try out one of my favorites right here in the video description before moving on to the next lesson in this playlist.